I have to figure. I have to start
What?
giving you stuff. No, no, it's just me thinking out loud. Don't worry about it. Red, what happened last time?
Okay. Okay. Um,
Hmm.
what happened is, like I said, everyone with the Mama Duck essentially, as Lee was healed after through the power of science, which is vampire blood, really, as we will later find out, as she was having a hard time after her ordeal with her vampire fan.
It's a
Uh,
medical miracle.
Medical miracle, yes. Even Zahn's abilities weren't up to snuff when it came to that blood, but it's fine now. It's okay. Regardless, though, she said that she has some work to do, and she decided to, well, help us as best she can, and she's gonna deal with that while we stay here. She went off, and don't get in trouble, as she went off to go do something else. The rest of us were, well, left in limbo a bit here. Nothing much to do as we stayed at the safe house, talking about Lee and Zahn's new reality, we'll say. Though we did get a door knock, and we saw our favorite boy, Carlos, apparently, as he seemed to let himself in. A bit surprised about, as he would tell Lee, that her taking vampire blood. And when we asked her about, well, when we asked him about if exactly he knew anything about the vampires that are going against us and what that meant, he just made things worse by saying that there is a number of vampires that could be after us. Who knows which ones are coming after us right now? As he decided to write down a list and sit in a dead language, as Zahn was able to figure out. Not sure exactly which one. Carlos again tried to seemingly
It was like
push.
Sumerian or something.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do that later. Hey, come on now.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Audience, sit down. Sit down. Um, as well, like I said, Danny seems very suspicious, even though she knew Carlos had helped her with the situation. It was a little odd how easy we seem to trust this weird guy, especially since well, he was pushing for us to go against Satara, do our own thing, grow in power, things like that. He seems to be honest, but his intentions in question, essentially. And though he did apologize for us talking too much, he seems to be here to help us, or at least help us help him help us. And, well, even giving us a book, saying that this will be of use for us as well for our power. And we can choose to read it or not, it's up to us. And I believe Lee did ask him a question about his favorite color, which he described as blue, deep blue as the ocean. And,
Love
well,
blue. Oh, I love blue so much.
the Weezers, as Zahn has been calling it in his head without telling us. And we are left alone.
He's been very open about it.
Yeah, true. No, not about the blues, the well song. We didn't find it out until this session. But regardless, some of us decided to read the book. Lee and Zahn having a better time. Joy deciding too, but getting the biggest headache of her life, as something was unlocked within us. As we read the story about the man in the well and him trying to escape out of it. Essentially, each new escape meant a new layer of the well and what that meant fully. And Danny seemingly not wanting to involve himself with this guy for obvious reasons. And I guess we'll check in with well, another check in from Christian, as we did send a text out to let him know some things, as he came very much worse for wear, a bit haggled, as it was revealed, well, something's going on. Not too sure of the full extent, as, well, we tried to not be too suspicious. Didn't really help much, as, well, Danny gave him the paper that Carlos left us and was able to tell that was ancient Sumerian, and he was very suspicious. And even with this a bit of dodging the question, and Danny was just about to tell him, he decided just to get the answer from Joy directly, and she told him. And he just got the book that he had stole from Danny's backpack, as he did see her sneaking towards it or looking towards it, and was able to do a little bit of experiment to show that something was going. That was definitely more than just a book. He seems to be determined to have a conversation with Carlos, though Joy obviously is worried and asks, maybe that might not be the best idea. Maybe we shouldn't do that. And he seems adamant, at the very least. And, well, to make things worse, he said if something happens to him, just go to Vlad. It's going to be fine. As he went about his way to, I guess, confront Carlos. While the rest of us came back in, and we were deciding what to do exactly. And then, of course,
We get cock and ball tortured.
as usual, especially when, speaking of cock and ball tortured, Satar walked in, having apparently made some conversation with the Camarilla, making it so at least that vampire lady should back off in that regard, though she's a bot, so who knows how much she'll actually pay attention or give a fuck about that. But she's doing her best, and that's all that matters. And, well, while she was gone and telling us that, Zahn, on the other hand, had went to the bathroom and decided to compose himself that song. Mostly by humming, but unknown to him at the time, he was getting louder and louder. enough that Sitar noticed and broke open the door, realizing exactly what song was playing, and we all did. Most of them have different reactions. Most of them shock, rage, fear. Zahn seemed to be dismissive of these concerns, asking, "Why are you doing this? This is dangerous." And he seemed finally exploding. Whatever he's been hiding out, he just let out as he was saying that there was no control of our lives, and this is the only moment I have. Well, that level of safety here, and confusion and shock, but made even more confusing when Sitar decided to lean in for a little kissy for Zahn. She said that she has a love for desperate men. Joy, not wanting to participate in any of this right now, decided to leave the room politely as, Zahn seemed happy to stay as Sitar told him to go on their merry way. Relax, enjoy yourself. Nothing bad's gonna happen now. Just don't cause any problems. And you can either stay and watch, or you can leave and go have fun with your own significant others, essentially. Joy went off to the record store and seeing Kashim apparently planning a date by throwing knives at a destination board. And, she split a little bit of her feelings to Kashim, who's trying to be this very empathetic, responsible father figure to, I guess, as he's using this for practice for his own family right now. And seemed to be, he had a great solution to Joy's problem, which was in the form of Max, as he stumbled his way into the record store just as confused. While that's going on as well, Danny and Lee, left as well, debating on what to do, wanting to relax a bit more. Lee decided to shoot her shot by sending a text to Beth to, instead of waiting for the next concert, how about some drinks tonight? Go out and enjoy ourselves and, really have a time to get to know each other, which I believe Beth said yes to. And of course, Danny reaching out to Armand, who was more than happy to go on some dates, especially since it's been they're starting this whole relationship fresh now. I think that's where it ended last. Zahn getting it down with Mama Duck, Joy with Max at the record store, Danny going off with Armand, and Lee deciding to get some drinks with Beth.
Fortunately, I think for
That
Zahn,
sounds so weird, Red.
for Zahn,
Mhm.
it stopped being Mama Duck, and I think it started to become Mommy Duck.
Absolutely.
No,
Am I cringing you out, Flavia?
I'm fucking dying.
It's fine. Then you'll be like Jesus and you'll die again. So everyone's plans for the near future, because I think you all went on your different paths.
Ron, I'm gonna be composing.
No, you're gonna be busy. I'm asking about the other people.
That's what I mean,
I don't know, man. I was not emotionally prepared for this. I forgot what we did.
Well, I think two of you were planning a double date, and then there's Joy.
Aw.
I don't know what Joy was. Joy, I think Joy has a family dinner I need to torment her with.
Yeah, there's that, like I said, Max came in when Kushim walked through the door, and
Yes.
Max stumbled out the door. So that's the last thing that happened with me. Danny and Lee were texting their significant others, and they said yes to a date. So
So yeah. You know what? Maybe I should start at that family dinner.
wait, what?
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, Rod, I wasn't actually listening. What did you say?
I was asking what? We don't have to start with that one.
Why not?
I don't really have an answer to that one. But
Well, then your argument has been rejected.
You've been voluntold. Congratulations. Bravo.
I hate being voluntold.
Yes. I was busy doing this for Flavia. But this is just for you, Flavia. Fuck is it?
What are you
There's gonna
doing?
be a sticker now.
Why did you ask?
Are you making a sticker in fucking paint?
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Why is it Sitara
Thank
L?
you.
Sure, let me put in the full word.
Sitara
Sitara
doesn't
love.
tell.
Yes. There you go.
That's better.
There we go.
queen.
So yeah, Joy, I believe there's a family dinner that's in your near future, as it's nearing the end of the week. On a late Friday, while the other two are gonna go on their double date, and Zan will just compose whale songs.
You know
God
what I'm
damn it.
saying?
God damn it, Zon. We yelled at you about this.
You guys are always yelling at me, and look who's like, look who's the ones who are always getting in trouble. Seems like it's gonna be you.
So yeah, as maybe you have like your family gathers around. You know what? Actually, you know what, Joy? I'm gonna make this even more miserable. You get a phone call. Sorry, I'm very tired, so my brain's like functioning in like slow motion, but I will be thinking out loud a lot. So, Joy, your dad kind of gives you a call, early in the morning.
She's probably groggy, but she's like, "Hello, Dad. Is everything alright?"
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure you're still on for it tonight, right? Still coming?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, then it's good because apparently there's been some changes. We're not gonna have.
Changes.
Well, Kashim invited us at his house, so I thought, you know what? Why not?
Kashim has a house? I mean, Kashim has a house?
I has to live somewhere, right?
Yes,
Exactly.
you're right. That's great. Is it just gonna be Kashim in his house?
I guess. I wasn't, and I didn't ask. What?
I just didn't know if he had other people who were gonna be coming to the invite. Should I add? I should bring a plate of more food. I was gonna bring something in, so I didn't know if I should bring more.
Listen. It's fine. He got it covered. No, we're gonna be
Got it
making the
covered.
steak ourselves.
Well, that's great. I should let Max know as well, just in case work is a bit hectic for him. So I'll
Yeah.
just let him know, just in case. Yeah, for sure.
Well, then,
Thanks.
yeah, no, fine. Listen, being very weird. Are you okay?
Sorry, I just woke up, so had a bad, weird dream. Is all.
Okay, well,
It's 5 p.m.
I will. Then we'll see you later tonight.
Of course. Love you.
Love you too.
Gotta
Close
text
the phone
Max.
call. He will
I have
text.
Kashim's number.
Gonna say he would have probably text. You do have, but he will also have text you an address.
Where is this address at Grunt?
Put it in Google Maps. It's like some large manor, sort of on the outside of the city. The like pretty nice area. It's very well. Yeah, I mean he's fucking loaded. Made some money off of you. Holy shit. And he's
Dudley
also
has been teaching
scamming. He's
economics.
also like scamming both the Hecata and the Venture.
He just took one Dudley class, and now Dudley in a Greg Cat class, and now he's making
Yes.
money understanding the
Well, I mean
concept.
it's Greg that makes the money, but like
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
good
I guess you're
bosses, he
right.
will take some off the top.
Well, I gotta text Max that apparently Kashim has a house, and that's where this whole family dinner thing's gonna be. Then
He'll text you back. Would you have texted him the address?
yeah.
He'll just put like 3 question marks, followed by, "Are you
Yeah.
sure this is the correct address?"
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Is it? Do you know it, or is it just me being paranoid?
Text you. This is the address where Lee was kidnapped.
Mm,
We just
I
recently
see.
seized it from the vampire.
Okay, I have to make a call. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Kissy faces as she looked
Yeah.
at call. She...
Ring a couple of times where he picks up and says, you're not working for me anymore. You don't have to check in every morning.
What do you mean, Kashim? How could I let you go, my favorite boss? Especially since apparently you have a home and a manor.
I have many
outskirts of
homes.
town. Yes. But this one's a little bit different because this is where our friend was kidnapped and apparently mauled by a werewolf thing.
That sounds like not my problem. What? What? Okay. So?
I just think it's a...
I
are we a
cleaned
bit
the
concerned
blood.
that the person... You know what? That is... Thank you. I wanted to ask that first. Next question. The person who owned this place would be a bit peeved about, I don't know, seeing someone else that's not them in the manor? Also, why did you invite my family dinner to your manor?
I thought it would be funnier if we had them in a bigger house. Plus, I mean, like, are you gonna let this manor go to waste? They have so much food stocked up. Feels like a tragedy.
That's, yeah. Again, do we have to be concerned about the person who used to own that place?
No.
Your silence is concerning. I feel like there's more to it than just a simple no.
It sounds to me like, listen, if you have a better place to gather your family, choose, and I'll acquiesce. I think, though, this is a lovely place. And it's just the view. And yes, it may piss off the vampire. That may be my purpose of doing this, but an upset vampire is a dead vampire.
Will that upset vampire decide to go after the people who are in their house, Kushi?
Well, it's a low possibility.
It's a possibility. Okay. You see where my concern comes from, right?
I can see why you would have issues, but I think you're overreacting a bit.
Am I, Kushim? Am I? I'm talking to a little, I think the closest thing to a god spirit I can say to right now, so I don't think my concern is a little bit out there.
Which means you are safe if I'm the god spirit of this world.
Yeah, but can you guarantee that, Kushim?
That I'm the god spirit of the world, or that I can, like, what?
That keep my family safe while they go into your manor to piss off a vampire because you took their place for a family dinner.
Well, I can keep them safe while I'm there. Fine,
Okay,
fine. You know
okay.
what? You know what? Fine. You know what? We'll play your game. We won't have the party at the manor. I will see you later tonight, though. And
Where is it gonna be at now, Kushim?
Maybe I don't want to tell you. Maybe it'll be a surprise. How about that?
Kushim, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
Oh,
but I
but
feel
you
like I
did,
need to
and
bring up the flaws of the plan.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings now too back.
Do you want me to give you a hug in exchange?
Oh, you will give me a hug later tonight.
I don't. That's not as threat easy as you think it is, Kushim.
We'll see about that. We will see about
How's your
that.
girlfriend?
Better than your boyfriend.
Oh, you're being mean now, Kushim. Look, I'm just pointing out the flaws of your pen and the fact that my family is not powerful enough to stop a vampire.
I'm
I
done
can
with
hardly
this
be a vampire.
discussion. You will pay for this.
Okay, princess. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, you will. Close this phone call.
Hey, that's queen to you, bitch.
That's you're so right. You're so right. How dare I? Sends the group chat. Kashid's pissed at me. If I'm dead the next day, then you know who did it. She just like sends that's the group and just goes about her life right now.
Well, that's concerning.
Apparently, I hurt his feelings because I pointed out the flaws in his plan, and he didn't like that. I think he's gonna ruin my life in some form or fashion. depending on how bad it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Can you like
Lee-
hide away in a bunker somewhere?
He'll find me there. I'm not that foolish.
Lee just said, like, trying to be helpful. Oh, come on. He's made like 10 death threats to us over the time. He doesn't really mean it. Don't worry.
There are things worse than death, Lee. We've learned that.
I don't think there are.
Lee,
Lee.
Lee.
the emojis that were just posted in that chat when you said that. This you? You know what? I need to. I need to have your optimism, Lee. But I
Guys
don't.
got in
have
this group chat.
It's actually Kashim's old account.
Kushim.
Kashim, get out of here. God.
Yeah. Listen, you'll all be busy tonight. Some of you will have a pleasant experience compared to the others.
Wow.
How,
I feel a
how-
certain way.
I was gonna say, I think Danny went home, right?
I don't remember. The last thing I got in contact with Armand, but I don't remember what we agreed on. I know we agreed to meet up, I just don't remember when.
I'll say, I mean, again, I think you just there was the plan for the double date, but I'm not sure if that was just an idea thrown around or actually talked about.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no memory
Yeah,
of it. But yeah,
so-
sure, that one. That
We
was-
will
let's
say
go with
for
that. That's actually the plan.
convenience sake that maybe both you and Lee and Armand and his sister have organized a little get together. That's Friday night. The SI have just finished a big op, clearing a certain Simichi elder out of their lair. Have some time. Not Armand. Fuck. Yeah, no, you're right. Right. Max's sister. Whatever.
You're all related, surprise.
Well, someone's sister.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you two are doing anything to prep for that or want to do anything before that time arrives.
I don't know, we just got very suddenly kicked out of our safe house, so
Well, I mean, unless you want to stay and watch what's about to unfold there.
no, we're going. If there's time to waste, I feel like Danny would bring Lee back to her place because I feel like we still don't trust Lee's apartment,
Yeah.
house, wherever she
I
lives.
feel like Lee is gonna either like book a place or go sleep on someone's couch at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going back home, so well, I only have what I'm wearing right now, so do you wanna go for a bit of therapeutic shopping?
Oh fuck, I don't know how much money I have. Can I check
Does
my
it help
bank
if I
account?
say that I got this? It's fine.
Oh,
Let's not think
shit,
about
that's
such
right,
silly
you're
things right now.
loaded right now.
gonna
I
say,
am.
Dan, your bank accounts haven't changed because she works cash only.
Yeah, I was like, I know there was a lot of cash, so I'm not expecting a lot of difference in the digital realm. But
The digital realm. Holy shit.
There's a distinct increase in crypto, but don't worry about that.
oh my, what the fuck's it talk? Crypto? Really? Who did she talk to? Who gave her
oh,
access to the
sir.
internet?
But yeah, you can spend most of the day, kind of at least like till the evening, shopping, hanging around, relaxing, unwinding, something you haven't done in a while.
Hey, our beach episode. Sorry, Red.
Now I will switch over finally to Zan. By
Listen,
the,
you can
by
keep
the
fucking
time
the others.
by the time you wake up, you kind of feel a bit groggy. Well, the room looks just about the same.
Do I notice anyone missing or any like items added to the
Give
room?
me an intelligence awareness.
I would love to, Grunt. Why do the sheets look different?
Because Foundry has been updated.
I don't like it.
Well, Hate, there's not really an option B, so
Yeah. That's seven successes, Grunt. Holy
Jesus
shit.
fucking Christ.
I am up and at 'em.
You realize something? The whale song. Any sort of memories about it? The time you had, like while you were like universe hopping. Everything but your intent is missing. You can't remember anything. You can't remember what you wrote, what you composed. Nothing. It's just gone. Like a black hole in your mind.
Satora, no! You traitor!
As she kind of giggles a bit as you have this sort of guttural reaction. Says, "Oh, you're awake."
What about the blue? Do I remember the blue?
The color of the universe.
Yes.
Yeah, that part you remembered.
You took the song from me.
I did.
Why?
I think it's funnier if you chase it again.
Can I insight this, Grunt?
Yeah. What's inside?
You know what?
He is
Nah.
about to get the air right treatment.
No. I can't tell what this woman's thinking.
Nope.
Well, you want me to start from scratch, then I guess I have to hear it again, right?
Well, maybe if I think you're desperate enough, I'll some of the memories back. Maybe even give you some of the notes and sheets. I have to think about that. And I'm oh so tired right now. Need my beauty sleep.
Yeah, see, Flavia, that's what I haterade am thinking about. Zon's probably sitting there with like a puzzled look on his face. Listen, Grunt, you can't lie to me. I believe in. Listen, I choose to be a Satara stand. It's a choice.
Don't delude yourself then.
I will, Grunt. I will delude myself.
Well, I'll leave you.
Yeah, but like, Zon is sitting there with like a contemplative look on his face.
And she'll get up and as she gets stressed. Don't forget to lock on the way out.
Yeah.
As yeah, she'll just kind of wink at you as she leaves.
See, on the one hand, he's free. On the other hand, it's kind of the only thing he had.
You still remember the sensations you felt when you heard it, though. It's just that you can't, like, remember the actual thing. The song itself.
I wonder what my avatar has to say about this.
Are you gonna ask him?
Just the normal way, I guess. Just like try and connect with him.
No, I said, what are you gonna ask him?
Oh, what? I think you said how.
Yeah.
Pretty much just. What's your opinion on this? Is it a good thing it's mostly gone, or
I'll be honest,
do we
Zan,
need to get it
you
back?
played with fire and got burnt. Could cut your losses now. I have a worrying feeling you won't.
Well, you are me. What do you think about it?
Not you, but I think you have bigger problems right now. There's
Vampires.
a powerful vampire that wants to use your genes for projects. Has already kidnapped your sister, which means she's probably gonna attempt to do the same for you as the opportunity.
What are our options? It's not like we can fight them off if they come for us.
No, but you can hide and play smart.
So just hide and play smart for the rest of my life, huh? Keep sitting in small holes.
Just jump off a cliff. What are you suggesting?
I don't know. Maybe talk to. Fuck! Why is his name always escape me? It's just that one name! Carlos! I got it! I didn't even have to look at the NPCs! Maybe find Carlos again? He seems like the type to come to you instead of you come to him.
It seemed that Christian had a bad opinion of the other man. You think you can trust him more than you can trust the vampires?
Fair enough. When you say play smart, what do we even mean, huh? Make allies?
That's a good start.
Well, currently, there's only two groups we know of. There's the group Joy is in, and then there's the vampires. And then there's the other vampires. And I assume the other vampires. Coincidentally, I think Joy's group is also made up partly of vampires. It just seems like it's all vampires.
That seems like is that the problem you see right now for yourself?
Not really, it's just a statement. You weren't always attached to me, right? Do you have any memories of before?
Sort of, not really.
Do you know of any other groups?
If you expect me to know more about your mortal world, physical world, you are mistaken.
Well, any immaterial groups then?
Suppose you could try and contact spirits if you think that's a wise idea, but can't handle vampires who seem to work on a lot of normal human concepts. How are you going to deal with spirits?
So then what's our last option? Join up with Joy's group?
Tell me.
Well, we could, I guess, try and tie ourselves, quote unquote, to Satara, make her think we desperately want to get those memories back, and maybe through that we can find some of her connections. She seems to have done a whole lot in the couple weeks they've been back. She seems to know people.
I have a very bad feeling about her, and my advice would be to stay away from her.
Yeah. So who do you think I shouldn't stay away from? You know what, let's get it out of the way then. Give me a list.
Have friends. Have your sister.
Let's just go with the flow it is then.
Fortunately, I don't have the answers I think you want. I am about as new at this as you are.
Well, you know, if we got time magic, probably the song.
Suppose. I would be more concerned as how she managed to alter your memories. To be focusing on the completely wrong thing.
Well, I just assumed she could do that.
Has she
was
ever done that before?
Well, back in that other universe, yeah, kind of.
Are we back in
had
that
similar
universe, or are
features.
we here? Has she ever done that since she came here?
Do you think she got someone else to do it?
I don't know. I didn't sense anyone else. Well, you two were busy.
Did you sense exactly what she did? Did she
No.
just erase them? Did she take them out?
I don't know.
Well, we know vampires can mentally control people, and we know she has contacts with vampires, possibly the same vampire who was mentally controlling us.
Check the clock.
I will.
Still day, so I mean, unless there's a vampire that can walk in the sun.
Alright, well that's out. Which means she probably didn't get someone else to do it. Which means maybe when she got that new body then, some of her abilities were given back to her.
Damn.
I also thought it might have been flat, but I don't think Zon knows flat could walk of the day.
As I need to spoil a party. I guess at this point, Lee and Danny would still be kind of on their shopping spree. Enlighten me. Where do you go, like shop and hang out in America?
In Atlanta?
Would you still go to?
I don't
'Cause
know.
I was about to say you probably would go to the mall, but I'm afraid to say that. 'Cause
There's
I-
like shopping districts,
Yeah, I was.
malls, yeah.
I
There's,
was
like,
also
usually, like,
about to
strip
say
malls.
the mall, but
Sorry, can you repeat that, Joe?
It's like strip malls where it's not like
Yeah.
one giant building, but it's a bunch of buildings next to each other. Usually,
Yeah, but would you
the
have
same
like
kind of store.
nice coffee shops next to them or something?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, then after you're kind of like done with the shopping itself, you're both just kind of relaxing, drinking some coffee. One might could also say sipping. As your phone rings, Danny. Yes,
Oh,
it was
okay.
specific. It was in fact targeted at you. It's Satara, of course.
I will answer.
So,
Hey.
how are you? How's well, where are you right now? You wanna hang out?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'm out with Lee right now.
Ah,
I
that's
guess
even
you're
better.
welcome to join. Lee, Sitara said she wants to hang out.
yeah. Just,
yeah, I'll
we
give
are
her-
at location X.
We're at this coffee shop.
Cool. I'll meet you there in like 40 minutes.
Cool. I guess we'll be here.
40 minutes. Okay.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
big city.
Yeah, it's not an unusual amount of time. As like Danny hangs up, she's gonna turn to Lee. She sounded kind of serious. I don't think this is like hanging out.
How long has it been since we left
A few hours.
The
It's been like, I don't know, like 3-4 hours.
yeah, Lee is going to text Zen. You okay? And just
He'll just respond, fine.
fine quotation marks or fine.
Fine quotation marks.
Do you need me to come over?
Nah. I'm not in any trouble. Just thinking about stuff.
Okay. Do I need to choose a side here? Was it that bad or
Grunt, do I remember if it was good or not?
Well, again, your memory is kind of fuzzy. You remember feeling very, very good, though.
It was fine, I think, but good news for you, I guess. You don't have to worry about that song for now.
Okay, did something happen with Siddharth? I mean, something else. I don't need to know the details.
She somehow took the memories of it. Or blocked them or erased them. I'm not sure.
She just sends back like some question marks and goes, "Ah, I didn't know she could do that."
Either there's someone who can mess with minds who can also go out during the day, or she got some power back when she got her new body. Not sure which.
Possible, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, some part of me is relieved, but if you need to drink about it. You did scare the shit out of me with that, Sam.
Well, you scared the shit out of me by getting kidnapped, so I guess we're even.
I guess we are. Middle finger emoji.
As for the drinking, we might want to bring the alcohol home, just because that vampire is probably still hunting us.
Are you going home?
I never left the room.
Oh, home. Okay. Yeah.
Not our actual home, just the
Yeah. Let's.
Right.
Yeah.
Home was a metaphor.
Fine.
I know that probably flew over your head, but yeah, it was a metaphor.
It did. As I die, it did flow over my head, but I got it. Better
Yeah.
late than never.
Is that what you said when you came in third place that one time?
She puts the phone down and just looks at Daddy and goes, "Well, he's fine. Don't know why I worried."
Okay. I mean, I'm a little worried, but if you say he is,
No, he's fine. As fine as he can be, I guess. Apparently, Sitara took his memory of the song or something.
oh, yeah, I guess that's possible.
Mm. Lee just
Probably for the better.
shrugs. Well, that's what I said. I mean, I'm the sister. You gotta be honest.
Well, if that's what you said, what did he say about it?
Something. Is that why I came third that one time?
What?
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Still bringing
I
it up.
think no, I don't think I know what he's talking about. Such a funny guy, my brother.
I would normally join you, but like, I don't know. I feel this whole situation. I feel weird about gaslighting him when he's not here.
What do you mean gaslighting?
Never mind.
As yeah, you'll wait for her, and eventually you see her kind of prancing towards your table as she like sits down, leans back in the chair. So I hope you're having as good a day as I am.
Remains to be seen. It's okay. It's been fun so far.
I did order you a black coffee, Sitara.
I appreciate it.
As black as your soul.
She winks as she'll take the coffee mug.
That brings up a good point. And I don't mean this in like
Mhm.
a mean way. Do you have a soul? Like the same way that we do?
Maybe I do. Maybe it's just that little innocent flame barely kept alive by hopes and dreams.
So you do have hopes and dreams.
I do. I have many. I have, in fact, many hopes, many dreams.
I really want to ask you about them, but I have a feeling they're terrifying.
You are probably correct.
But hey, one of these girls' nights you're gonna have to spill.
Just ask me and I'll answer. I've been pretty transparent with everything I do.
Yeah, that's true. So, Sitara,
Mm-hmm.
what are your hopes and dreams then? What are you working towards?
Right now, I'm just
You wanna
learning how
thousand.
to enjoy myself in this new place and new body.
And have you found fun things that you like to do?
Yes. No, I used to eat people. Now there's like other ways I can
Mm-hmm.
trigger the fun responses in the brain.
Like pizza?
Sure. Let's
Or a
call it that.
spicy sweet chili Dorito.
It's sushi.
I definitely like hacking things.
Yeah, we should take you
Yeah.
axe throwing. That way.
No, I like using the knives are like
That's-
much easier to handle than the axe. An axe you don't have
Well, they
the
have
same.
knives at some places, right?
I don't know. Also, like, how are you gonna
Oh,
like
you just
dig?
throw it at a target. It's not like throwing it at people. It's a wooden target. You're actively
Sounds less
discouraged
fun.
to hit people with
That
them.
sounds less fun. Have you ever like tried to like dig someone's nails from like underneath there? Like, hard to do with an axe.
No, no,
A
no,
knife is
no,
much
no.
better.
Ugh.
Hmm. Fun though.
Okay, yeah. Hmm. I'll have to take your word for that one. But yeah, cool. Thanks for sharing. I guess this.
She just smiles.
Just like laughs and shakes her head. Okay. So, what brought you over here right now, I guess? What made you want to hang out?
Just no. I'm feeling a very, very good mood right now. Have something you like, you want to share it with others. Share the happiness, you know? Right now,
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
very
so.
happy.
Lee just raises an eyebrow. Did you like kill someone?
No. It's a different sort of happiness.
Oh wait, no,
Jenny's trying not to look at Lee.
Tell me,
no, I did that to
um,
myself. You are so
anyone else remember seeing the? I should like to sense you a sense. Why was your brother kept insisting about you seeing like weird things?
Oh,
Because like I remember, who else saw the whales other than him? Well, you call them whales, I guess, but
we all saw them because we all were
Hmm.
taken to the bottom of the ocean. But
I
only
don't think I
Zan
mentioned.
heard the song, I think.
I don't think I mentioned what I
Lee-
was to Satara what I was going after Lee for.
Kate, shut the fuck
I
up!
told
I don't
Carlos.
ask you.
I'm sorry.
Like I think we all saw the whales, but only Zan heard the song because I think I remember Lee specifically passing the check.
She kind of
Or
like
fading the check or
leans in a
whatever
bit
it was.
closer to you, like very close, like in your private space, close. How well did you see them?
Well, this is getting a bit weird, Satara.
Well, maybe I am just.
I don't
weird.
really remember.
Oh, come
I was
on
a bit
now.
preoccupied with you cutting off my arms at the time.
Yeah.
Couldn't really look at the scenery.
As she like kind of pulls her chair at the table, like again closer to you, never breaking eye contact. How did that feel, you having your arms chopped off?
I removed the memory from my brain, so I don't really know.
Just
And
sad
I don't
thing.
want to think about it. What is this about?
Danny, feel free to give me a wits awareness while this is going on.
It's just Vlad like T-posing in the corner.
I'm gonna reroll that.
3 success. Okay. You can see just kind of like as she's like pressing leaf questions, you can see sort of where the chair legs meet the ground. The shadows sort of fluctuate slightly. It's a very shortened movement, but it's like you notice it. As Satara continues and says, "Oh, come on, we're just reminiscing about good old times."
No, I didn't realize you could still do that.
What, reminisce?
No, Danny's gonna point down at the shadows.
Well, you must know. It's a bit more difficult. It's a sense of nostalgia that, you know. How about you, Danny? Do you remember anything from that beautiful time we had together?
Like when Zahn heard the song, or just in general?
No, in general. Like, when I had you stab your avatar repeatedly.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm. How'd that make you feel?
Do you want my honest answer?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusted with myself.
It was a gruesome display of violence, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
You remember how you were holding the knife? How each time you pushed it in, it kind of just yelped a bit?
Okay, are you getting off to this or something? What the fuck is your point here?
I'm just wondering if you remember.
Yes, I remember, Satara. It's not something I'm going to forget.
You could, though. If you wanted to.
Why?
Make the memories, at least the sensations, feel less hurtful.
No, I mean, I know why for myself, but why are you bringing this up?
I just want to give you a helping hand. After all, my success is tied to your livelihoods.
Can I insight her?
Feel free.
Mm,
What's in? Reroll that.
Fuck it, why not?
Okay. As yeah, clearly it has ulterior motives. This is not just
Yeah.
her. Yeah, it's kind of sus. It's all kind of sus now.
And okay, why the sudden interest in our memories specifically? You, from what I heard, helped out Zahn with his.
I did. I don't think he will remember anything about the Leviathans, the way they move, the way they sounded. I even took away his little papers.
When you say took away, do you mean they're yours now? Those memories?
No way.
Is that why you're all different now?
Let's just say I feel a bit more whole after that experience. Feels wonderful.
I feel like a light bulb goes off in Danny's head for a second. She tries to like school her expression, but probably fails.
oh no.
She's gonna kind of lean back at the table.
No, no.
I'm not really interested in losing my memories. Believe it or not, I think as horrible as they are, I can learn from them and become a better person. As Danny starts to get up from the table.
As well.
Yeah, Lynn looks a bit sadly at Satara a bit. And she says, as I am thankful because I was worried about Zan. It was still not your right to take those memories from him.
So,
So
do you
we
think
are
I take-
friends, Satara.
you-
Friends don't do this to each other.
sounds like one of your rules, not something I agreed to. Plus, who's to
Well,
say
I
if your
consider you my
memories,
friend.
if those parts are part of me and they actually belong to me in the first place? Maybe I'm just reclaiming them.
I don't know if that's true. They're our memories of you.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean they are you.
Just
Memories
surprised.
are skewed.
Echoes. One could also call them shadows of the real thing. I do love my shadows.
Yeah, you do.
That's the funny thing, though.
Yeah, even
I don't need to take them away.
what is.
I can just make you remember them over and over again. Each time, slightly different, slightly less. See, man tied my luck, your livelihoods. Made a interesting decision. I can't hurt you. Not directly, anyways. That doesn't mean I can't play around. And then she looks back at you, Lee, and says, and you think I'm gonna make what moral arguments to me? Ooh. No.
It's not a moral argument. I know I've known all along what you do when you're not with us. Have I ever told you to stop or to? This is not a
Then
moral argument.
what's your
Star.
problem
This
then?
is
You don't like it when it happens to you?
my. It's not that. It's. Well, some part of me really thought that you cared about us in some way, but I guess not.
Maybe just... I think it's more of a case of you thinking that me carrying is similar to the human carrying. As much as your wizard friends want to shackle me to this form, I don't think I will adhere by human standards.
So what? Everything that I don't know you experienced these past 2 weeks is just gonna go out the window, and you go back to how things were.
I don't think I'll ever be able to go back fully, but it's always
Would
going
you?
forward.
But would you go back if you could?
I don't know. It's not something I ever thought about or plan on thinking about. Useless endeavor, honestly. Unlike your mage friend, I cannot really play around with time, so I can always only go forward. Regrets are something that just kind of hold you down. No, not real. No real use to them.
Yeah, I guess.
It doesn't mean
So,
I don't care about you. That maybe I want a bit of my old self back. Preach about
what
friendship
would you
and
get from it?
what I would get from it. Well,
Yeah.
we can find that out together. My shoe winks.
I mean, we just talked about your. We just talked
Right,
about your
Sitara.
hopes and dreams of learning how to live in this body, and you're just gonna change it and start over again.
Oh, I don't plan on starting over. Although, I always wondered how it is to be a vampire. I'll try that at some point when I get bored.
Don't have great experience with those.
Yeah, I am still debating the whole sunlight thing. Used to be a much bigger factor in your world.
Yeah. I personally like the sun. I think it's quite nice.
A bit overrated.
Like, you haven't taken the time to just stand in the sun, close your eyes, and feel the warmth.
No.
Take a moment, nothing happening for a little bit.
Find any fascination into that. Seems quite boring.
That's kind of the point.
If I wanted to be bored, I would just live my life. I'd be entertained. I just wanted to live a normal, boring, safe life. I would just do a bit of crime here, get some money, start a business, and then just kind of, I guess, stare into the sun. But there's no fun in that. There's no excitement. There's no murders. There's no thrills.
I thought that was already what you were doing.
Well, yes, but a bit of extra power never hurt anyone.
Really? To me, it feels like you were starting to have real friends and maybe enjoy being with us, and you got scared or something.
Or some crazy lunatic mage tied my fate to your lives.
Well, yes, it was our choice to keep you here because I like you, Sitar. I didn't want you gone just because you wouldn't let Danny go, even though Danny is my best friend.
And what's the problem with handing me some extra power? I'm gonna be tied to you anyways. See again,
Well,
you seem to think me hanging out with you, talking, making jokes, means I suddenly become this empathetic, heart of gold sort of individual. What if I care about you, but what if when I care about someone, I like to play with them? And well, what if we just understand different things? But you never stop to consider that, do you, Lee? It's always about you and your perspective and never about others' perspective, is it?
Sitara, I think you've made it pretty clear from the beginning where your empathy levels lie. And I think I've always been okay with that.
Then why are you... Then I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm fine if you want to play with us and play. I mean, you have seen how me and my brother act.
You're fine with it?
That is. I'm just saying, as long as it's not deleting someone's memories against their consent or hurting us. I'm not a masochist. I'm sorry.
Well,
That's not part of the package for me.
I am. I'm also a sadist, so I enjoy both ends of the rod.
Well, good for you. Good for you. To everyone their own.
I mean, generally, Sitara, if someone has something that you want, you ask them for it. Convince them to give it to you instead of just taking it. I've never known that you had a heart of gold, but I would at least hope that you would do that if Lee said that you became friends while we were piloting my fucking body.
Very naive.
This is not I'm making a very thought choice here. I have seen how you are. I have seen how you were back in the world too. I know the things you did, Sitara. You're not this. You seem to think you're like I think like you're Danny or somehow became human. I don't think that.
Why would I care about someone's right to their memories? That feels like a very odd line to draw in the sand.
Because we're choosing to respect you, Sitara, whether or not you choose to respect us in return. That's kind of how friendship works.
Well, that sounds like a
Someone has to
choice.
take the risk, and I understand that you're not going to make the right decision, but what are we gonna fucking do? We can't stop you.
Sure you can. Go talk to your little mage friend. Tell him you want me out.
Why? Because you took back some kind of your old self and now suddenly
Well,
it's
to really think about it, because who knows how much I can take back before he can't actually send me away.
Sitara. Is this what you want? Do you want to go back? Because if you want to, then just say so.
I'm not saying anything.
If you miss your old world, if you miss,
Nah, this one's
I'm
plenty
not gonna
of
say
fun.
friends because I don't think you had any, but your old people.
World's plenty of fun. It's just that you seem very confused about who I am.
Well, this is not going anywhere. I don't think I'm confused about you. I think you want me to be confused about you. Because the alternative is that I may perhaps understand.
Just kind of chuckles a bit. Well,
That's fine.
this has
I don't
been-
think I'm making any requests of you, Star.
This has been fun, and thank you for the meal. I will see you around. And she'll stand up, and you can both give me intelligence awareness.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, fuck this. I don't have a very good pool for this one.
Intelligence awareness. This is a weird dice pool.
Just to find out that she took our memories.
Can I rouse the blood?
Listen,
Can I reroll that?
no, because it's enough. I mean, this is just
Oh,
the thing happened. You were talking to her for so long. Honestly, so the memories from back then are fuzzy enough. Eh. She clearly fucked with your head, though.
she fucked with my head?
Yeah, like the memories from back when you were in Duskville are way fuzzier to the point where it's just kind of like your brain is kind of working overdrive to compensate the holes, the lack of details that's now there, and just kind of like trying to reimagine it.
Ooh, did she get up from the table?
Yeah, she's walking away.
Lee is gonna try
hoping to get out
to
of this?
hold her wrist, and keep her at the table as she gets up.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because it's
I
delicious.
just said it's not nice.
Yeah, but it's
Do
fun.
what?
What if I do it to you instead? Would that also be fun?
Maybe. She just smiles. Want a peek inside my mind,
I'm-
Lee? I'm willing to
Maybe
open
I
the
do.
door.
Lee, don't.
Maybe I do want to peek inside her mind.
She just chuckles.
Lee, no! That's not a good idea.
Come. It's one way to show you.
Lee looks so angry at Sitara.
She is gonna lean in and try and kiss you.
No, can I try and pull Lee away?
Yeah, no, Lee's gonna lean back as she says, I know where those lips have been. No, thank you.
Well, that's well, that's the fun way to get into my mind. Guess we can be boring and hold hands.
Hold hands with me then.
As she kind of
Lee, you've
grabs
seen-
your hand.
What's
Well,
the big deal?
As you say that,
Maybe
Lee,
I want my memories
We've seen her
back.
end
Maybe I want
worlds.
to.
Lee, why don't you give me a resolve
I didn't-
composure check? It's too late now. She grabbed your hands.
Yes, sir.
You see them just kind of interlock hands, and
It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Like
I
use
do
your
have a
magic
question.
to use your magic to boost your mental resistance.
I do have a question, Grant. I
Mm.
have 2 aggravated willpower damage for the past 3 sessions. Is that
Yes.
still there?
you could have
Exactly.
healed that. You could have healed that because if it's that long, I think they've had like moments where you spend time with your
Yeah,
friends.
it's been a while. Thank the good Lord. Thank good Lord Jesus. Resolve composure, you said?
Yep.
Oh fuck. Why is it so hard to roll? Composure.
Why don't you
Yeah.
boost your mental resistances?
I can't boost my mental what do you mean boost my mental resistances?
That's one of the mental magics.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's
dog wants
mind
something.
shield.
I think he's pissing himself.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna boost my mental.
Well, you already rolled.
No, she didn't roll.
I did. Why is it not loading?
Not loading for. Fresh.
Oh, I see it.
I don't see it.
Am I the only one who can see it? She got 3 successes. One of those 3 was 10.
Can you hear me?
It's a dark yeah.
Let's say some mean.
Oh no. who
Oh.
died? Hey, got executed.
Shot me in the back of the head.
Well, I can't look at Foundry, so you'll just have to tell me what the fuck you rolled.
Yeah, I'm trying
So if you wanna
to.
use spell
I'm
power,
trying to roll.
I'm gonna use it's like 3d10. I'll roll for you. Can't roll.
Yeah, please
Somehow you
just
have
roll for me
shittier
because
internet
this
than
is.
me.
No, I'm trying to reload the page because I'm on my fucking iPad, so I
Ah.
don't have to whisper, Grant.
I see. So 2 successes, that's enough to do your fucking mental shit. So I'll just, or you can roll if you can with a +2.
Okay. Yes, it reloaded now, so I think I can roll.
Yeah, give me a resolve
Resolve.
composure and add 2 dice.
You rouse the blood.
I rouse the blood, yeah. It's
Five
a 5.
successes. Ages.
You can willpower too.
I could willpower if needed.
No,
You
it's
get an
enough.
8.
There's a sudden moment where your vision sort of blurs as you are now plunged into pitch black darkness. As there's this cold feeling all around you, you suddenly start shivering. The you're trying, you cannot see anything, you cannot feel anything. You are like floating in the air. Other than just that cold, terrifying sensation. As there's this moment where you realize you are, as your senses sort of adapt to the darkness, you are just kind of floating in this vast ocean. And it's sensations, feelings, memories, sounds flow in and out. But it's all through a very distorted lens. You watch humans, you watch these creatures play around, and they just look to you like bags of meat, kind of held together barely as blood is just flowing, powering their organisms. You see them as you would watch ants go about. You see them with fascination, with interest. At the same time, every time you stick a knife into one of them, this catharsis that sort of amuses you. Every time one of them struggles, suffers, it's all just interesting. Seeing how they react, seeing how they behave. As then you just see Lee completely freeze up and start slightly shivering. Satara's just kind of smiling at this.
What's going on?
Which is inside my mind.
What did you do?
She wanted. See a glimpse of my memories.
Okay, and
Nothing.
is she going to be okay afterwards?
We'll see to her how well she can handle it. As you are, she will eventually let go as Lee, you're suddenly pulled back, almost as if being yanked away by some invisible force out of that cold, dark ocean. You find yourself back at the coffee shop. You know what? It's 5 successes. I won't give you power damage. As
Nice.
you realize you're still
Yippee!
shivering. So, which one of those
that
would you
did
like?
remind me of something.
No, which one of those memories would
Which
you like
one
to
of
take?
what?
Sort of memories.
They are. I don't really want to take any of your memories, Star. I just wanted to take a glimpse, understand.
You understand now?
I mean, this wasn't very surprising to me. I do wonder how the memories from here feel like. Do they feel the same?
These are the memories from here.
Lee looks confused.
You'll understand maybe at some point. She'll stand up. Can I go now? Am
You
I
would actually
excused?
give one of your memories?
I would. Would you like one?
I'm gonna pass for now.
You let me know if you change your mind.
Right.
You will walk away.
Lee,
Do
are
they
you okay?
sell? Do they sell hard alcohol in American coffee shops?
No.
No, they
Oh,
do it.
come on.
They do it. You can only find hard alcohol at like liquor stores, honestly.
Don't you have like corrected coffee or something?
No.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we're lame, grunt. I know. Boring.
Like, how can you have like a bar/coffee shop? Ugh.
They usually transition to a bar.
No
after
Irish, no
sun
Irish
goes down.
coffee for you. Go fuck yourself if you want that.
You could probably. Oh no, Irish coffee. No, actually, I don't- you at like specialty bars. You could probably get Irish coffee, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
Specialty bars.
That's a bar who sells like coffee for the sake of Irish
I'll
coffee.
shoot
not
myself.
coffee.
There's hard liquor here. This is a cool coffee shop.
Then Lee will actually order. What time is it? It's like 5 p.m. She
Yeah.
will order like a straight shot of like whiskey or something.
Bring it over to you.
Damn, I didn't know they
Thank
sold that
you.
here.
Do you take your whiskey neat, Lovey?
I said, damn, I didn't know they
Uh,
sold that here.
With ice. Thank you.
Do you take your whiskey neat, your coffee black?
As
Yes.
Shut up, Hosier.
yeah, no, I'll bring you the glass. I'm sure there's any conversations you would like to have about this.
I mean, I'm just gonna ask Lee, are you okay? What the fuck happened? So
No, I'm fine. It's she just. You remember when we were back down the ocean?
I guess no, it's
She-
a while
she-
ago.
She took it from us.
Shit. And I saw it
She's
happening. I
trying
didn't fucking do anything.
Well, I guess she's trying to piece herself, her old self, back together through parts of her that we saw or we know.
Which is a problem if she can actually do that, considering she ends universes. Even just a fraction of her, in my mind, not even out on her own, just deleted someone from existence.
Well, I knew the song was a mistake. But it's done now, I guess.
Maybe she's right, and we should talk to someone about this because there's no way this ends well.
Well, there are no other parts that she can take. None other than us saw her.
I'm gonna text
there.
Joy.
Hmm.
It's just gonna say if Satara shows up, do not let her talk to you. Leave.
Confusion, thumbs up emoji.
She's taking memories of herself and getting stronger somehow.
Confusion, okay emoji.
Just Danny's gonna send the thumbs up emoji back.
Listen, unfortunately for you, Joy, or maybe unfortunately, you are right now Kushim protected. So as
Don't worry.
The shield.
yeah, I mean,
The Kushield.
time will move on, and eventually have to kind of gather to go somewhere.
Yes.
And you see, like at the hour that you would normally sure to have to go, Kushim will text you that there's a limousine waiting in front for you.
Question mark. Okay.
Do not know what a
Should I-
limousine is, Joy. It's the long black
Should I-
car.
I know what limousines are. I'm just it's a family dinner, Kashim, but okay, I'll play along.
It's family dinner with your family and me.
I didn't realize you were so fancy.
I am.
See you
in
in
fact.
boy shorts.
I am the fanciest.
Of course. She confused, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta play along with Kashim.
You should always play along with Kushi. As yeah, you go out of your apartment. There's a limousine waiting for you. You get in. Max is already there. And it's like, hey, this is fancy.
Yeah. It is. I don't know what Kashim is doing. It was just a family dinner, but I guess he likes the razzle dazzle.
He is nothing if not bombastic, I guess.
That's true. That is true. And petty.
Yeah, that. It's like that's around. I hope it doesn't like hear this. Immediately,
Yeah, I think-
there's a text, Joy. I can hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he can. I think I hurt his feelings somehow.
Well, he like speaks with loud. Says, "Kushim, we are off hours. I don't have to actually tolerate you here."
Oh, Max.
You're playing with fire there, Maxie.
The raised eyebrow joke is just like,
Yeah, as the driver will kind of start driving as Max looks a bit stressed.
hey, is everything all right?
Oh, well, I might make a good impression, right?
Hey, listen to me. My dad's a chill guy. My mom's even chiller. And I like you. And I think they'll love you too. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, I mean, suppose yeah. Well, I feel like Shim being here will make situation worse. Weird. I don't.
It's bound to happen. Him and my dad apparently are friends, but look,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Does that mean I have
Don't
to
worry.
impress him as well?
Hashim,
Yes.
that's gonna be. Don't even worry about that.
He'll
Okay.
immediately get another text, Joy.
What does it say?
It says that if he doesn't impress me, I will tell your dad to dislike him.
Damn.
Bravo, Joy. She texts back, "Don't you fucking dare, Kashim." This is not how you get your. I assume Kashim has described the relationship with his own,
Yes.
the daughter one, right? He calls her
Yes.
his daughter.
The one he
damn it, okay.
wants to like be a father figure to.
This is not how you win your daughter's affection, basically.
Oh, send text. Cool. 3 dots. You mean by making sure the guy she's dating is a good guy? I don't know about that one. I learned it from your
Why not?
dad.
Oh my god. Look, if you get nervous, look for me, okay? Got your back. I'm on your side.
I'll smile and nod. So eventually, yeah, the limousine will pick up your family as well. As sort of it turns around, as they all kind of like shake hands and yeah, bit of a small talk as the driver is driving. You know what, Joy? Give me a wits awareness.
Okie dokie.
Very least, Max and your folks seem to be getting along fine. Which means everything should be good, right?
Why do you
Right?
say it like that? I don't know.
5 successes. You do notice it. It's a weird. The limousine is like heading towards a very familiar neighborhood. It's your neighborhood, Joy.
The one I
Live in.
left?
No, the one you
The one-
currently live in.
Oh no.
Oh yes. as it kind of stops at some point in front of your apartment building. As Kushim is outside waiting.
Did you just did he just get a limousine to pick me up from my place and drive
Yes.
me back?
Yes, in fact, you are correct.
Motherfucker. As Joy gets out, it's just like, hey, Kashim.
Welcome. It's kind of shakes your dad's hands, like says hi to your mom, brother. Says, well, I thought this was a little surprise. This is where Joy lives, so you know what? Let's all make ourselves just at home.
Kashim? What the fuck?
Says, well, I mean, you had a problem with the vampire mansion, so see, no vampire, no mansion. Double win.
Kashim, if you wanted to have a party at my house, I could have prepared, I don't know, food, dinner, something other than just my bare house.
Oh, who says it's your bear house?
You motherfucker.
I hope you put those toys away.
Kashim,
Yes.
we'll ruin. We'll find a way to ruin you. We'll find a fucking way.
Listen. If you have nothing to hide, why are you so worried?
If you destroy a chance for Max and my dad to get along, I will cry in front of you, horribly so.
But what if I make them get along so well that make you cry, but for different reasons?
See, Kashim, that's the thing. It's a big what if, and what is in your moods for the day.
You are very correct. My moods are like the tides. Predictable, and yet people still die because of them.
Joy is smiling, so everyone can see that she's not upset, but her eyes say otherwise.
As you all kind of walk in, and as the doors open, there is this sort of large, like the kitchen has been this like full of plates of food. There's drinks kind of set up. This wasn't here when we left, of course. The entire place is like party ready. As your dad's like, I realize you took you a while to organize.
Well, you know, Kashim's always convinced me, full of surprises, you know?
As you like pats Kushim on the shoulder and says, you're right. Honestly, I'm looking forward to see Joy's cooking compared to how would have made it.
Slow head turn.
Kushim just nods and smiles as, yeah, everyone kind of walks in. They settle in at the table. As sort of the night kind of goes around, and it's just seemingly very nice, very casual. Kushim will kind of like find a moment where he kind of like sits next to you and says, see, not that bad. You're worried for literally nothing. You never trust me, do you?
It's not that I don't trust you, Kashim, it's that I can't stop you no matter what happens. It's a bit nerve-wracking at times, you know? Like being in a room with a tiger.
Well, yes. But it's a fun tiger.
Yes, it's a fun tiger, Kashim, but the tiger can still rip your throat out with its bare teeth.
I can't do that. You're like part of the group now, and you'll be upset.
Thank you, Kashim, I think. The fact that you said only because you're part of the group makes me still concerned, but I do appreciate the sentiment.
Listen, that's just to give you assurance that that me personally, I can't do anything to you. My boss will be upset.
Oh, that's good to know. Oh shoot. Don't know this is gonna be a problem for the SI. Satara's gaining memories.
What now?
Satara, let me look at the text again. Gaining memories, power, yeah. I guess she's getting memories for and getting more powerful in exchange for that. Just should bring that up. We don't really have SI meetings, so I
Kind
just
of like rolls his eyes. Says, "Oh, this sounds like work. You bring work
s-
everywhere you go, Joy.
I'm
Goddamn.
sorry. Look, I'm sorry. If I don't say it now, the next time I see you will be who knows,
Well,
and then we're in a
why-
horrible situation.
Why did you have to report this to me?
Look. If I text it to the SI group, you could just give it to someone else. I'm sorry. I'll text them to the group
I
right
can't
now.
do it now, because then he'll know. Fuck.
Look. I
You
pretend
know
like
what?
I
No,
didn't know.
no. You know what? I'll get back for you.
I'm sorry. I just felt like you're
I
still my
will
boss
remember
in my
this,
mind.
Joy. I'll remember
I-
this. In fact, I'll make sure that Max gets so many assignments, and I'll make sure all of them are out of city. I'll get you for
I'm
this.
sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your day.
No,
I'm
you should go and
sorry.
enjoy your night with him because
Oh wait, I want to talk to you about something. Before that, I want to talk to you about your situation.
okay.
How are things going with your whole, family thing?
I decided against buying the hotel. That felt a bit too aggressive, I was told.
Okay, that does sound a bit too aggressive. But did you go with the other thing then?
Well, I did set up a scheme to have her business idea financed.
Aw.
So she thinks, I mean, it is her idea, but like she doesn't know I'm the one who strings.
Aw. That's so romantic.
Now you won't
And
tell
the-
people about this, will you, Joy?
No, don't worry. My lips are sealed.
As they should.
I don't.
Because I
Now?
may spare Dracula's wife. I'm not sure if I will spare you as well.
Isn't she the scary one you're afraid of?
That's why I'm sparing her. Because I'm terrified of her.
Of course, of course. And the daughter, the whole lessons for my dad with your daughter.
Well, let's not call her that yet.
Okay.
I do hear she's planning on going on a party soon, and I have a little. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna see, because your dad told me about the whole fathers have to be protective, right? So come on, let me show you. Alright, pulls you back into the bedroom. There's this large fucking case. He kind of like pops it open. You see two large fucking handguns.
What the
Impossibly
fuck?
large. Protection 1 and Protection 2.
Is that what you call them? Law and order? What the fuck?
Listen,
What?
the guy loaned me them. I'm gonna treat them with respect.
Okay. What guy owns two giant handguns?
If I told you he's an ancient Bedouin vampire, will you believe me?
I would actually. I have no reason to doubt you.
Well, there you have it, though.
I really should start learning how to use guns too. I feel like it's important in this whole thing I got going on. Okay, so is it like what type of party is she going to?
Some like fancy event with vampires.
Why does she know they're vampires?
I believe they're trying to like infiltrate. I don't. Listen, the
Oh.
scheming part. It's not. I'm there for like the action. And if anyone
see,
makes kind of like
motivated.
a wrong move, I'll just pop them in the head. Boom.
You know what? That actually does sound like a smart thing to do for your not daughter yet.
Exactly. I think she'll appreciate.
Yeah. I just look. If I was also in danger and someone came out and shot a vampire who's trying to hurt me, I think I would appreciate it too. It's good. That sounds smart. Okay. Well, it seems you are working on it. I'm actually kind of invested in this right now. This is very fascinating to hear.
Good, because you're still not gonna see your boyfriend for at least a month.
Oh, Kashim, I'm sorry. If I look, I'm so sorry.
Too late.
I didn't
Words mean nothing to me.
look. I didn't mean to ruin the mood. I just know if I didn't do this now, then I would.
You
forget,
realize
and
how
then
many
another
reports I have
happen.
to fill now? I have to go talk to.
Don't you have a guy for that?
For this? No.
Why not? You have guys for everything else.
You make a very good point. So,
I'm no.
Joy, how well are you with like filing reports?
No. Wait a minute, Kashim. Wait a minute. Didn't
And
you already give me
you
responsibility?
You said you wanted forgiveness, and I want to see you back those words with actions.
Oh my! You gave me a record store. I had to figure out how to run it properly, Kashim.
Yes, you are, which makes you qualified because you're already running an SI hidden base, a safe house. Actually, you're the ideal candidate. I'm gonna put your name forward right up there. You know what? He pulls out the cell phone, starts texting. Joy.
Baffled. Baffled.
New SI liaison for Atlanta. Sent. Listen, you've already talked with him, you know, Vlad. It's like you're the perfect candidate for the role. Wonderful. This frees up so much of my time. Thank you. Brilliant idea. Should learn to delegate more.
Mother.
Managing, and you can manage the werewolves and the hunters and wonderful. So much more free time for me.
You just.
He like pats you on the shoulder.
God damn it! She's seething. What does that mean? What does that mean, Kashim?
He just heads back out into the living
Oh
room.
my god.
As there's a notification on your SI phone.
She looks at it.
Says application accepted.
Mother. Why did it work so fast? That's some bullshit.
Vlad never sleeps. No, that's Christian, so.
That also sounds about right.
Yeah, listen, at the very least, your family and Max are like getting along just fine.
You know what? Look at the positive sides.
Yeah,
You can't kill him now.
There's a silver lining. Yeah, actually, as about later in the night, it's about midnight, as your phone, the SI phone, will ring.
What is it? She'll probably go off to find a secure place, probably her bedroom, something like that, and pick up.
Joy, this is Vlad.
Sir?
Did once say you wanted to start handling a lot of the Atlanta operations?
Did she say that, Grunt? Did she say that?
I mean, you want to ask that in character?
I don't remember that part. I remember Kashim saying a lot of words to me.
Shim sent a message saying that. So, was he like lying? I'm confused.
You know what? He just encouraged me to try new things and saying that he really believes in me, so I'm going to take his word for it.
This was just another prank. You can just.
No. I'm gonna trust Kashim.
It's good because I think this one might interest you as well. We're currently dealing with the elder Tsimichi that's in town. I believe is after two of your friends.
Yeah. Bit of an obsession apparently with them.
Well, you have Max and Armand, Max's sister, on standby for assistance with that. Feel free to use them as you wish as assets. They very good in the field.
I gotcha then.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. As one of the main operatives in Atlanta, might get some messages from people passing in and out.
Yeah. Silly question. Is there an onboarding course here, or is there something I should do in response other than just make sure, make sure that information is properly passed and communicated?
Not really, but weren't you managing an SI safe house anyways?
I was. There's a difference between managing a place and people, and I want to make sure I don't fuck this up.
Well, Kushim can be biggest headache I've ever had to deal with. Somehow things usually work out for him.
They do. Yeah, well,
This
you
will
said if I
be
have any questions.
painful, confusing, and probably demoralizing, but I guess if you need like moral support, or if you have specific questions, I can try and answer them.
Yeah, if I have any questions, I could just reach out if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Mr.
Just Vlad.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna call you. Okay. Thank you. I do appreciate this, and I promise not to fuck this up.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, he'll just close the phone call.
God damn it. How much XP do I have? I can't buy any of this fucking shit. This part, a moment where Joy just like bumps her head against a wall for a second as she takes a moment to breathe. Or putting back on a happy face. Has to pretend like things are okay for everyone else.
Yeah. This again. The night, other than that, will go fine. Well, the double date will also go mostly okay. I'm not sure if there's any sensitive or important topics you would like to breach, because otherwise it will just be a very casual thing. Armand is just trying to sort of. Sorry, go ahead, Red.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the scene. Go ahead.
Gonna say between Armand and Danny, Armand is just gonna try and sort of take things easily and slowly.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I don't plan on bringing up anything.
So
I think we're due for a slow, chill night. So yeah.
yeah, don't talk about any little, just very casual conversations, nothing super personal or work related. But yeah, as eventually I guess you would end. And Danny, would you go home along with Lee? Like, what's the plan after?
Yeah, we still have access to the safe house that Tara put us in, right? But do we want to go back there?
Up to you.
I mean, she already took the shit she needs from us, so. Danny's place is still open. Flavia?
Yeah, I'm thinking because I think Lee would fucking go back to Satara's safe house.
Okay, I guess I'm going along then.
Van, where would you sleep for the night? Still there?
Probably still there.
Yeah, so about like 3 in the morning, the two of them would have returned. As you two just see Zan inside. No Satar.
Oh, Satara's here too?
No Satar.
Oh no, I thought you said Satara's here too.
Hey, you ordered alcohol?
Yeah, like 3, 7, 8 hours ago? Dang, you guys are terrible.
Yeah, sorry. Slowest delivery service in Atlanta is Danny's just gonna toss a bottle to him.
It's probably still USPS.
Maybe you're right. Second slowest.
No one can take that crown from you.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Also, you should probably know that Satara's acting a bit weird. Apparently, what she took from you gave like a part of her back, so now she's a bit more psycho than she was yesterday.
Huh.
She came to talk to me and Danny and stole a memory from back in her world.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. She's getting
Yeah,
powerful
so
with each one, so
You think it's possible to
Yay.
give yourself synesthesia?
Hmm?
Never mind.
no, say that. We did not hear you.
It's just you think it's possible to give yourself synesthesia?
Synesthesia? Like the like hearing colors,
Yes.
smelling sights thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I aren't you supposed to be like born with that?
Yeah. It's just a way your brain perceives, right?
I guess. Like, do you want? I can like hit you hard in the head and find out if brain damage makes it work.
I think we've had enough brain damage for a lifetime.
Indeed. Let's have some more brain damage now. And I pour myself like a glass of alcohol.
I hope you don't mind. We pre-gamed the brain damage, but yeah, I'll join.
You guys drinking without me, huh? While I'm sitting here, alone, used and abused yet again.
Do you want to talk about
Oh,
it?
that.
What's there to talk about? On the one hand, the song's gone. On the other hand, it's kind of the only thing I had.
Can't seriously believe that it's the only thing that you had, right?
Only thing I had that could distract me.
From what?
Just kind of like gestures around.
Yeah, shit's fucked. I don't know, but
Uno momento.
okay.
Well, if you need a distraction, we could spar or something, watch some movies. Don't need to pursue the understanding of the universe.
Aren't you still a med student?
Yeah, because I'm sure going to medical school right now while there's several crazy vampires hunting me is a great idea.
Look, I didn't. Don't you have to like study or something at least? Something you can do indoors. We can go rent movies. Netflix is a thing.
Do we have a TV in here?
No, well,
I
that
don't know.
says that. That says that your phone dings with a message on from Satara.
Oh
There's
boy.
an image attached. As she's kind of just, you see the image, and she's just kind of like lying in bed, looking sad at the camera, as she messages, feeling lonely without you.
No, no.
The worst.
He texts back, fresh out of memories this time.
Want to make some new ones?
Shit.
Now, I'm gonna ask this: are you gonna keep this sort of conversation secretive, or are you gonna like let the phone be at in a more visible angle for the other two?
Oh, what's the next picture coming through?
Sorry, putting on my shoes right now.
Oh no.
You know what? Never mind. I'm
Hate's
better.
fighting for his life.
Better yet, Danny and Lee, give me a wits awareness.
Oh, do I want? I don't want to see it.
I mean, then you don't need to roll. if
Yeah,
you don't
Greg,
wanna see.
honestly, like, Zahn probably isn't showing the phone, but he would just say, I think I'm getting a booty call from Zatara.
Yeah, well, 4 successes is enough. You managed to just catch a quick glance of it. And I feel like Lee, you definitely know it and you realize it. It's Danny's room.
Oh my god.
I mean, Satara had to go
Right.
sleep somewhere, right?
Yeah, but we have a guest room. I told
I think she likes her bedroom more. I don't know. It's from the bedroom.
Is she sending you thirst traps from Danny's room?
She's in my room. Let me
Yeah.
see
So
that.
I've never actually been in Danny's room, so I would
No,
No.
you wouldn't know. But yeah, Danny, if you grab it, that's
I'm grabbing the phone. I'm gonna look at it.
you recognize like the wall behind.
I would pull out my phone and text her, "Get out of my bed, you whore."
she'll kind of text back. Well, at least let the bed see some action.
And he just puts her phone down and crosses her arm.
911, I just witnessed a murder.
Goddamn.
Now the question
Then
is,
you just said you're feeling used and abused. Come on. You know exactly what she's doing.
so the only
His hate
question is
back.
like, yeah, what's Zan gonna do? It's in the
Zan
car
is
right
already
now.
in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the car right now going to Satara.
Oh shit! I don't know why it's so weird, but I don't know. I was gonna say it was just like he would tell the others like I don't know. It's like what other? It's not like she could take any other memories, unless she could.
She probably could, but will she? I have no idea.
No, but she's only taking memories of her world, right?
Yeah, our memories of her in her world. So those are
Grunt, do I
limited.
have any more? Do I have any more of those in my head?
It says right here on your phone, do you want to make some new ones? Question mark.
Gonna say, yeah, it seems like
yeah.
she doesn't. You're gonna take a bit too long to respond.
No, honestly, like this is probably over like 30 seconds.
Okay.
He would probably just say like, "Fuck it, why not?" And he'll just say like, "Well, if I come back with any less memories, we'll know that she's gonna go for other things. Tell me the."
I'm gonna
punch room.
I'm gonna punch Zan.
I'll blog it.
Stop thinking with your dick, dude. If you feel like shit after every single time and you continue to make these choices, you're gonna continue to feel like shit.
I'm gonna be honest. This isn't about feeling good or anything. I'm just curious as to what she has planned now. Besides, it's not like I have any other routes right now. We have a bunch of crazy vampires after us, and she has connections.
She plans to make new memories and steal them and become more again.
I don't
Zan.
think that's what she was getting at, but like,
I don't think she can. I don't think it works that way. If she could, she'd just take it from random people. I think she needs memories of who she was before. She needs memories of the rest of her.
Yes, and who are the only people on this planet that have ever met the her from before?
yeah, but she already took those. Look, Zan, if you want to make the decision, we can't fucking stop you. You're an adult, but like, come on. You're saying I don't have any other choice. Yes, you fucking do.
She sends you another text message. That this one's just like an audio, like a short 5-second audio. You play.
I'll play it.
As you
I don't
play
wanna hear
it,
this.
you realize it's like humming, like a tune.
Oh, God.
And the tune, Zan. You've heard it somewhere before.
This is so toxic.
And it's like oddly
She's so
alluring.
toxic.
I think this is the whale song? Fraction of it?
Can I snatch the phone from him?
Already been 5 seconds.
She says, would you like to hear the rest?
He'll just text back, "Will you take it away from me right after?"
Depends how good you are to me.
Only if we can cut a deal. Don't take any more of my memories, and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds fine to me. And I assume with that, Zan will get up and, like, leave.
Not in my bedroom.
It's gonna get worse.
You want it
It's
anywhere
gonna
else.
get so much worse.
Yeah,
You see, I told you, Zan's gonna start winning, and by that I mean suffering greatly. It's time to suffer, guys.
How weird is it going to be for Danny's parents to be like, hey, these two friends of Danny's who are here without her, why are you in her room?
Sure, nothing bad. I'm
Just
sure
to borrow
nothing. Well, let's see. As well, Zan, then you just drive over there, right?
What did you
Yeah,
do to my
whatever.
parents?
As if he walks out. Zan, you get in the car and start driving. You drive over to Danny's place. You walk in the house. She kind of opens the door, smiling at you. As she kind of leads you over into the living room, you notice both Danny's parents are just kind of like sitting on the couch, completely fucking like blank stares. As on a different armchair, kind of cross-legged, there's another woman smiling at you. As she looks at Sitara, and Sitara looks back and says, well, now, Amalia, you have to learn to share now. Don't look at him like that. And that's where we'll end off the session.